I recently came across this YouTube channel called Neo. They're getting millions of views on every single video. Not only them, also TikTok channels and other YouTube creators are posting these 3D animated documentary-style videos. While trying to create them, I noticed that these videos take hours of 3D animation work using Blender. But what if I told you that you could actually recreate something very similar using nothing but AI? I gave myself 24 hours to create a full 3D animated documentary from scratch using only free AI tools, and at the end, I upload them to a fresh YouTube channel to see if this stuff actually gets any views. And after watching this video, you could do the same thing. So why even do this? Right now, YouTube is changing fast. After the update of the monetization policy on the 15th of July, channels that used to earn thousands a month with faceless videos are suddenly struggling because YouTube stopped monetizing mass-produced AI-generated videos. But here's the thing. While the low-quality content is demonetized, high-effort storytelling is still winning. Creators that create something unique that keep people watching for more than a few seconds, they're the ones still getting views, still making money. And these animated documentary videos are a perfect example of that. So let's jump into part 1, how to find a topic that people will actually click on. If you've ever come across channels like 9booth, you already know what I mean. This account gets tens of millions of views with creepy real-life mystery stories in the 3D Netflix animation style we want to recreate. I wanted to do something just like that. So the first step was going through some of their most viral videos and analyzing them.
But each time he went to go check them, he found nothing. He didn't believe much in the supernatural, so he plainly figured it was just the house settling. Unfortunately, he was very wrong.
What kind of titles do they use? Which stories do they talk about? What scenes are shown? The first problem we want to solve is how to create a script about an unsolved mystery story that gets us views and not wasting hours of time researching. Here's the solution I came up with. I copied a link of one of the viral TikToks from 9booth and I dropped it into TalkScript to get the script of the video. A few seconds later, I had the full text version of the video. Now here is what we are going to do. I went into ChatGPT and gave it a simple prompt. This script has gone viral on TikTok. Can you write me a new script that follows a similar structure, same storytelling style, but based on a new mystery topic? And the results were honestly better than expected. Within seconds, ChatGPT had written me an entirely new short film with a similar viral style and build-up, but with a completely new story. It sounded like something that could go just as viral as the original. That's how easy it is to replicate the storytelling format of viral TikToks, without stealing content and without starting from scratch. Next step, let's make that story visual, but before we do that, I just opened up my new community teaching you how to start your own faceless AI avatar channel and make your first $5,000 in just 90 days. To book a free one-to-one call with me to talk about the perfect strategy, you can find the link in the description. There are 3 spots left, so be quick and book your call today. Okay, now that I have the full script ready, the next step is to bring it to life visually. And for that, I need images, not just any random AI images. I want them to look exactly like the videos I saw on TikTok, with consistent characters and without buying a subscription. So here's what I did. I took a screenshot from one of the viral TikTok videos and uploaded it into ChatGPT. Then I told ChatGPT, this is the exact style I want. Remember this style and help me create prompts that match it for every scene of my script without the subtitles. ChatGPT understood the task, but I wanted the prompt to be more in detail, so I gave ChatGPT a new prompt. Can you give me a detailed image prompt for each scene of the video, but make sure it looks like the image I just gave you and with more details? It worked better than expected. The prompts were incredibly detailed, describing the lighting, the mood, the background, the emotion, even the positioning of characters. Now, what I had to do to create the images for the video was to put in the image of the example and use the first image prompt we created. Then I put in a prompt. Can you create an image for me in this style, but with the details of my prompt? Stick to the image style and don't use subtitles, and in a 9:16 format, and I repeated the same step for every other scene in my script, always using the reference image and telling ChatGPT to stick to that exact visual style while putting in every prompt that we created. This will take a few minutes, but this is the best way to create consistent images with the same style for completely free. This way, I was able to get a full list of images that all look like they came from the same short film or TikTok video. Now that all our images are ready, it's time to turn them into video. I tried to create the videos again without buying any subscriptions. I had a few options here and reduced the options to Hailuo and Runway ML. Let's start with Hailuo first. It lets you upload a single image and turn it into a short animated video clip that brings your scene to life. And the results can look incredibly good if you know how to guide the AI properly. So here's how I do it. I take each of my AI-generated images and upload them one by one into Hailuo's image-to-video tool. But I don't just leave it at that. For every image, I need a prompt describing what should happen in the video. And to make this easier, I go back to ChatGPT and tell it, can you write me a little prompt for every one of the image prompts that I can use in the image-to-video part to create videos that are actually showing the woman walking, camera spins, and more? ChatGPT then gives me a few prompts that I can use to transform the images into videos. I paste that prompt into Hailuo next to the image and generate the video. It only takes a few seconds and Hailuo generates me a video that can be used in a TikTok. I repeat this process for every single image from my storyboard, putting in the next video, inserting the prompt, and clicking on generate. This way, I build up a full visual sequence, scene by scene with complete consistency in style and atmosphere. To try out something else, I switch to Runway. This AI does the same thing as Hailuo, just in a different style. We do the same thing, put in an image and a prompt and click on generate. Try out both and choose your favorite tool and stick to it. Once all of the clips are done, I've got a full animated video that feels like a single long video and all with free tools. Now that I've got all of my animated scenes ready, I need to make sure the story actually feels real. Because if we're talking about a mystery case, then just showing AI-generated videos won't be enough. We need to mix them with real footage. So the next step is to go out and find stock videos and images that match the story I'm telling. That means looking for clips that show dark scenes fitting to our story, but also actual real images of our case we talk about in our script. The easiest way to do this is to search on free stock sites like Pexels and Pixabay, and also ChatGPT for stock videos that fit to our scenes by looking for videos of the police or just crime and stalking. It gives me a few ideas for videos that I can use in my final video. But we also need images of our case that we are talking about. So I asked ChatGPT to find me footage that I can use in my video about the case we are talking about. It instantly gives me images of the victim, suspect's mugshots, and a lot more that I can use while editing the video. And now, instead of just one style of video, I've got something that feels real because I'm blending AI with real-world footage, making me stand out from all the other creators trying to create these videos. Now that we have our visuals ready, the only piece that is missing is the voiceover. You may think the voice on the videos of 9booth or Neo are actual humans, but they all are AI generated. And that's what we are going to do as well. We head to 11 Labs and put in the script we created. Now select one of the voices 11 Labs gives you as ready-to-use voices. Select one that is like the one in the viral videos because we know that these voices work. I selected Liam for this video and chose the new 11v3 model because you can't get voices more realistic than this. And with that, I've got all the pieces ready. The AI-generated scenes, the animated videos, the real stock footage, and the AI voice. It's finally time to bring everything together in the editing software. I use CapCut. So first, I import the voiceover and overlaid the voiceover with the videos, both the animated scenes and the stock footage. I arrange them in the right order, just like how I planned the story in my script, putting in the AI-generated videos and mixing in the stock videos and real footage of the case in it when it fits to the voiceover. Then, instead of downloading sound effects, I use the library in CapCut to find sound effects that fit to the video. I searched for footsteps, as it would fit great at the beginning and then a car driving away for that part of the script. You can put in as many sound effects as you want. I also use CapCut's built-in text tools to add subtitles. Not only does it help with engagement because more people watch videos on mute, but it also makes it feel more dramatic if you use bold, typewriter-style fonts. Just click on Generate and choose a templated style for the caption style, and your subtitles are generated in seconds. And just like that, we've turned an idea into a real piece of content, one that not only tells a story, but hooks the viewer and makes them want more. Okay, now last step of the video, uploading our first ever video. Now, of course, I'm not expecting this first video to blow up. The channel is brand new, it has 0 followers, and let's be honest, most shorts don't go viral overnight. But that's not the point. The whole point is that now I've built a system where I can go from idea to fully edited 3D documentary using nothing but free AI tools, and I can repeat that process over and over again. And every time I upload, I get a little bit better. Better scripts, better visuals, better timing, and eventually one of those uploads will take off. Because that's how every successful creator starts. So if you're watching this thinking, what if my video only gets 100 views? That's still a win. You've built something, you've learned something, and the next one might get 1,000 or 10,000 or more. And if you made it this far, you're now one step ahead of 99% of creators who still think AI content can't go viral. If you want to learn how to grow your channel, build a real brand, and actually make money doing this, make sure to subscribe and follow. And if you're serious about going all in, I'm building a private community right now, where I'll share everything I know about building AI content that grows fast and pays even faster. Check out the next video on your screen right now, and I'll see you there.